Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aditya pratama. My student number is A1B21105. In this video, I would like to explain to you, present to you about my Oracy assignment, which is making a report video about an article that I've just read before. So the title of this article is about international graduate classroom discussion, engagement, challenges, and solving strategies. So, fun fact about this article actually is that this article is made by my lecturer himself, Mr. Muklas Abrar. He is such an amazing person. He have a good sense of humor, and then he's one of the inspirational person for me because he can speak English without hesitation, without the feeling that no one is judging him by speaking English, like naturally with such a confident. He's truly inspiration. Okay, this article, the purpose of this article, before we go to that, I just realized something that I think other people from outside of the country, like for example maybe German and France, maybe like Spain, or people from outside for our country, I think they have the confidence or they have skills to speak in English, but after you read this article, they the same as us, they learn English as their second language, and they've been struggling to learn it too because they're the same as us. They think about the vocabulary, their grammar, is it correct or not, and something like this. So the purpose of this article is to explore the classroom discussion engagement experience, the challenges faced, and the strategies for our solution for our international students, right? So there are three main problems that have been explained in the article. So the first is language barriers. So the language barriers is like problems like vocabulary, like I said before, vocabulary, grammar, accent, and fluency. As a second language, English as a second language, we learn like this. We just struggling with these things. It's the biggest fear. I think it's the biggest fear of all learners to speak English as a second language, right? We fear, like, is it my grammar correct or not? Is it my speaking correct or not? Is my vocabulary is good or not? Something like this, right? We always find it like this. And the second problem is individual matters. Individual matters includes like anxiety and personality and unfamiliar topics, and some things, like for example maybe like this, right? We fear of getting wrong. We fear that we can reach the other person that we talk to, like if they don't get it, so what do we do, right? And that thoughts, that accumulation of assumed people that we don't know, that don't understand about us and we don't understand about them too, say this anxiety to talk with in front of the people, and in the end we just keep silent and listening to other people and say yes, and like we understand about it, but we did not. So this is the individual matters. Okay, the third problem is academic culture. So in Europe, I read about this in the article. In Europe, they learn like interaction between the teacher and the students and the learners. I mean, so but Indonesia, in this, we learn, we study, just accept what our teacher said, like what our teacher explained, like for example, like this. If we learn math, and the teacher explained how to do this kind of question, and then we responded like, yeah, we get it, sir, and we just keep silent, and the teacher gave us the assignment and we have to do it, and instead of asking how to get it right, we just do it with our thoughts, like I can do this, if he can do this, I can do this, right? So in Indonesia it's like this, but in other Europe countries, they learn by asking to each other. Like for the teacher ask for the learners, do you get it or not? If they said no, the teacher will explain it again, and they going to explain it more and more until the students is get it right. So yeah, that's the academic culture difference between Europe and Indonesia. So the article explained about these problems along the what can I say, halaman and material subtopic. There's always problems like this, right? And this article also explain about the solution, right? So the first solution is having the verbal response. I mean, like I said before, if we don't get it, just ask for the teacher to explain again, right? Like if the teacher won't explain it again, ask your friend, ask someone else that can explain it better, that you can understand it more, so you can understand it more, I mean, and that way you can say what you want to do and what you want them to do to you, right? So people get you and you get people. So that's why you need to this verbal response, right? Interaction between friends, between teachers, between family, I don't know, just and interaction, right? So this is how to overcome your fear. Do not fear of being like your grammar is correct or not. Just ask them, if they don't want to explain it, ask someone else, right? So that's the solution for the first problem. The second is utilizing learning source. We live in 21st century, guys. A lot of application that we can use to to help our assignment, like using Google maybe for translation, and using books, dictionary. Maybe you can help a grammar, or a vocabulary. You seek for vocabulary that you don't understand from the dictionary. So yeah, utilizing learning source. There are a lot of source out there. You just need to search it, right? Okay, the last solution is maintaining a positive motivation. So you can't be just be there like I'm okay if I'm like this. No, you do not okay. I mean, you have to move, you can't be like that forever. You have to go on, with the learning, the material object. You can be just that one stuck in that one question. You have to do 10 question more, something like that, for example, right? So you gotta have a motivation, right? If you can do this, if you can't, if like for motivation it's like this, if they can do it, why can you can do it, right? So you have to study more and more, or maybe you think about your parents, how to make them proud, motivation. So yeah, like that. And I think this article is really helpful for me to see a different point of view about outside learning and teaching strategies for the student. And thank you for Mr. Abrar who made this article. And I guess that's all for me. I hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.